Hey, morning, Brett. How's it going, bro?
It's Lone Wolf. Long time no see, my friend, my heavenly brother.
What's happening, Ellie?
What's happening? I miss you,
I'm,
man.
I'm,
Loney?
yeah, I'm making some. I'm putting some coffee in my favorite
Coffee,
Yeti
that's
mug
good.
here.
Yeah, in your
And I'm
machine.
heating up a sausage and egg
Sausage,
breakfast.
some snags.
Yeah. Ooh, let me pick my favorite layout here.
Yeah,
Oops,
okay. I'll
man.
wait. I'll keep time on you, good man. Yeah,
Pick my.
Jamadia!
There you go.
Hi, Yads. Make a love shout out, everyone. Like and share the stream, please.
Look out. Oh yeah, share out the stream.
Like it, I remind you, Lone, you would have forgot that word.
Oh, Yaz is here. Cool.
Yeah.
I think I had plenty to drink from my live stream.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Beer,
yeah,
water,
nice.
sparkling water, cherry
Yeah,
flavor.
nice.
Uh, this one's it's a it's got fresh squeezed lime in it as well as being
Nice.
water and also yeah, sparkling water with fresh squeezed lime.
Nice. How have you been, Lane, my friend, my heavenly brother?
I've been doing good, man. How have you been, bro?
Good. I'm just trying to, get monetized. It's very hard to get monetized.
That's cool. What
Yeah,
time is it there in Australia?
10 o'clock, 10 in the night time.
Wow, it is. It's 8:01 a.m. here in Midwest Indiana.
Damn,
Wow, that's crazy.
it is. Hey, Yads. Hey, Adrian.
Oh,
Gibson. Shout
there's
out, Adrian.
Matt
Up the Swans,
and
yep.
there's Adrian. Cool.
Yep. How were the Swans at Adrian Gibson versus Melbourne Demons and Melbourne Cricket Ground? We need to make a few changes.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, we just beat St Kilda, Adrian, but we should have killed them. We should have slaughtered them, scared the other Australian Football League teams. So I can explain to you, Lane. Woof.
Cool.
Not basically the other Australian Football League teams scare us. No, we scare them. Basically, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Almond milk creamer.
Adrian Gibson in the house, Mr. Burger.
Adrian in the house.
Yeah, that's what I call him, Adrian Lone Wolf. I call him Mr. Burger, like what Jack Habubs calls him, Mr.
Yeah, I
Burger.
call Adrian my one and only YouTube stepson.
Yeah. When you think of my videos, Lone Wolf, I want to know your opinion from your perspective and your eyes.
So, what are your favorite kind of videos to make, Ellie?
I like to make everything fishing, hunting, haunted places,
Oh, cool.
accommodation. Yeah. And I want to make camp, hunting videos and camp videos, bushcraft by
Oh,
two
cool.
goals. Me, Adrian, I hope Sydney beat Melbourne by more than 2 goals. I want to scare the other AFL teams, basically, Adrian Gibson, Australian Football League teams. We need to beat Melbourne by more than 2 goals, Adrian Gibson. Scare them. You get what I mean, Adrian Gibson, my friend?
So, Ellie, when's the football season start there?
You mean the basketball?
No. Oh, is that what you're watching now?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
basketball?
watching the AFL because it's almost the grand final. Before the grand final, it's the finals, semi-final, prelim. Before the grand final,
And it's
final.
basketball. So it's basketball.
Yeah, after that, it's the National Basketball League. I go for the Arrow Hawks. Adrian Gibson goes for the Perth Wildcats. They're going to be a dangerous side this year. They've got good players, and Hawks got some very good players too from the NBA and G League.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Because I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTube line. I just want to say, the score for the NBL or AFL
Oh, cool.
when they want to review my channel. That's what I'm trying to say. Good, clean, in the guidelines.
Oh, man.
Hey, Michelle Akron, how are you today? Make a love shout out. Please share the stream out. Like and share the stream, please, everyone.
What's up, Michelle?
See, I am
Yeah.
trying to change as well, like, not in a bad way, in a good way, where I don't
Yeah.
drop my links anymore. You don't like that. You hate that. I'm trying to change for the better.
Oh, we're all nobody's perfect, big guy.
Exactly. You said it.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Exactly. Only God in heaven's perfect.
There you go. That's a good point.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take my show to the outside.
Yeah, I miss your campfire in the Sydney Geelong grand final. I hope Swans they can get these snap cuts in the grand final. And please, Michelle Akron, check out Ellie's Adventure Vlogs. Good channel.
Yeah, I'd like to do more campfires, but late or it's been summertime still here in Midwest Indiana.
Yeah. Please, anyways, like we'll bring the summer heat. The heat. I want the heat here. I
Oops.
want the heat in because when it's hot, like within while I go fishing, the big fish come out. The predator fish. While I go
Oh,
fishing in
cool.
Bindang.
Just making sure I'm closing my garage.
Yeah. I need to make. I did make a campfire. I did in my videos, and it's on my channel. I Lone Wolf.
That's my favorite bushcraft thing to do is campfires.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite.
One day, if I ever do get a farm loan, I want to get a big farm, like 354 acres, and a few places where I can put satellite internet. One big one and another one for TV, free to air channels, for sport channels, and as well, for internet. So I get better kick us, internet speed and all that. Lone Wolf.
I'm seeing people's comments come in here.
Yeah. Adrian Gibson, who might win this year's grand final in AFL? Touchwood and God's will. Adrian Gibson in the Australian Football League. Because for me, Lone Wolf, I waited for the Swans to win the third trophy cup. We call it a flag, Lone Wolf, or trophy, a premiership trophy. I waited 10, 11 years of Hernan Payne Tolman by other Australian Football League clubs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a long time to wait. Long time. In AFL. But in the National Basketball League, I've waited 22 years and 23 years of Hernan Payne Tolman by with other National Basketball League teams and clubs.
Oh
It's a long
cool.
time to wait. It's a long time to wait. A long time.
So oh yeah, you already said your favorite videos are camping and getting outdoors.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's why I want you to come here with one day and bring the heat here. I want the heat, not rain and misery and cold garbage. To be honest with you, I don't want the garbage cold anymore. Have winter.
One of my favorite things about camping is I pack up my favorite drink and food, and then when I get to my campsite, I set my tent, and then I set up my
Yeah.
and then when it gets to be about sunset, I start setting up my campfire.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Where I go to is
But
my dad's
but to me,
farm.
camping's all yeah. To me, camping's all about relaxing and chilling out, and
Correct. Yeah.
it's
See, where I go
having
in
a good
Australia,
time.
exactly like Wolf, my friend, my heavenly brother. Where I go to my dad's friend's farm in. It's called Darren. He has a
Oh,
shed there, toilet
oh,
outside
cool.
and a shower inside there, with
Oh,
TV, radio, beds,
oh,
kitchen.
wow,
Yeah, we can
wow.
make tea, coffee. I make mocha then. I have egg and bacon there with barbecue sauce.
That's super cool.
Yeah. I
That's
might tell him. I might tell him to put internet up there, internet, so I can go live there and show you guys.
All right. I think I'm set up. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all set up here. So I can enjoy my breakfast sandwich and my coffee.
Yeah. This year in the Australian Football League, Lone Wolf, Sydney Swans have 2 chances to win. They got 2 lifelines. 2.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's okay, Michelle. I understand people got to do the work thing.
Yeah, they're busy. I understand that too, which is fair
Yeah,
enough.
my days off are, that's why you guys see me on live here. My days off are Sunday and Monday.
Okay, cool.
Look at that. This is a turkey sausage egg sandwich,
Nice.
breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Very good.
It looks like a cheeseburger. In a way, Lone, it does. It looks
Yep.
like a
Egg
cheeseburger.
and egg, yeah, sausage
Yeah.
turkey egg sandwich.
Yeah.
That's okay, Michelle. Enjoy the live stream. Yeah, to me, when I do the camping, I love bringing my 2-person tent, my hammock,
Yeah.
and then if I'm staying 2 nights camping, I'm bringing 2 stacks of birchwood. That's my favorite firewood to burn is
Yeah.
birchwood.
Yeah. Where do you go to the toilets in the campsite or bush?
Mm-hmm.
Behind a tree?
Oh, when I do the hammock, there's got to be 2 trees that are just the right amount apart.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like when you want to go do number 1 or number 2.
Oh, I cheat a little bit when I do number 1 or 2 because I'm not in a remote area.
Yeah.
I'm actually maybe about 30 or 40 yards away is modern restrooms. So I usually watch the campfire till like 2:30 in the morning, 2:30 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I go, I walk 30 yards to the modern shower and I take a shower. And then it's nice to take a shower, get all cleaned up, put on another change of clothes that aren't smoky, and then I climb in my sleeping bag. So I know some people don't do that. They climb in their sleeping bag all smoky with the campfire.
Yeah. Right now here in Australia, now like it's winter time.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you go to Berrydale now, Lone Wolf, not now, but midnight, it gets -7 degrees now in winter time in Berrydale. That's Cooma
Wow.
area. Yeah, Cooma and Genderbine.
Wow, that sounds super cold.
Yeah, you freeze your nutsack off there right now.
Wow.
Yep.
Plus, there's lots of things that can bite you in Australia, right?
Snakes, spiders, sharks, octopus, wild dogs,
Wow.
dingoes.
So that's why the Australian people are so resilient and tough. Everything's trying to bite them there in Australia.
Yeah, true that, Lone, true. That's why for me, Lone, I have a gun with me, 22 gun. Got a gun license the right way.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's how America should be. A gun license, the police in America should go check up on the gun and all that and the people.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think you got so many deaths there? Because there's no gun laws or gun license, in America.
In Indiana had a cool thing passed. You now don't have to have a gun permit to carry your firearm.
Okay.
They should have passed it a long time ago because of the Constitution.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as you can buy a gun legally at any gun store, you're good to carry your. It's constitutional carry. And what's funny is there was a young man that actually carried his firearm in constitutional carry mode,
Yeah.
and he stopped a gunman that came into the Greenwood Park Mall.
It saved their lives.
Within 15 seconds, he shot the bad guy, so the bad guy couldn't kill any more people.
Good
And
on
he
him.
saved the day. It was a young man.
Exactly.
He was like 22 years old.
He should be a hero and get
Yeah.
a badge.
He's been touted as a hero. So.
Yeah.
So that shows, yeah.
But
I
that
would-
does, yeah. But I was
would-
saying,
Mhm.
yeah, they do need to make a background check on bad people and
Mhm.
psychos.
Which they do here.
Good. About time.
to me, it's more of a mental health issue.
Yeah, they need
Those
to make them
people,
aware. Hmm.
those people that really need to. Unfortunately, our mental health system is,
Bad.
kind of broken. Not
Yeah,
necessarily bad, just kind of broken.
yeah. Because people do have, I mean, like with like folks,
I, I think the trick is to, as soon as they find someone that needs it, they need to. You can't force someone to go to therapy, but
no,
they need to really encourage those individuals that are having a tough time.
yeah,
And,
and go to a therapist.
and the thing is, family and society needs to pay attention to that.
Exactly, because there are people in America that have a disability or mild autism or something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Now, the good thing is, statistics have shown that someone who is dealing with something doesn't mean necessarily they would be any more violent than anybody else. So, just because someone has something doesn't mean they would go out and do bad things. There's plenty of people that have mental health problems and don't
Mm-hmm,
do bad things. So
mm-hmm.
um, I think that was important to point out, so it's not to stigmatize that whole community out there.
Exactly, correct. You said it.
Yeah, and there's different levels of, um, there's people that are have mild mental health issues, and then there's people that have severe mental health issues. And I have a feeling some of the severe mental health people are kind of fall through the cracks.
Mm-hmm,
And unfortunately, because of the state they're in, they can't necessarily go get the help that they need. So,
mm-hmm.
um, and it's really due to no fault of their own. Um, society really has to try and, those people that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I think other countries seem to be better than I don't know. Places like Germany and France, they seem to be better at taking care of people if they have severe mental health things.
Mm-hmm.
America, I don't know. I don't know if it's a money issue. Anyways, I think we're paying for it for our sticking our heads in the sand in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I think sometimes it's been really stigmatized, so people then don't go get the help that they need. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Al Gore's wife tried to destigmatize mental health stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so more people would go and get the help that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was a while back ago too.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to do that. So, I think it's getting better though. Uh, when I compare, let's say, let's go back 10 years from So I want to say 10 years ago, or God, even if I go back even further, when I was a kid and teenagers, no one ever really talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Counseling and people talking their feelings out. This is when I was a kid and teenager and young adult. No one really talked. But now it's super popular for people to have a therapist and go talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, it's gotten really good. But it's almost swung way too much to the other side, to where things are so politically correct now. If you say an opinion, they may think that you're being hateful. It's really
Come
funny.
on. Oh, come on.
So the political correctness, I mean, I think there should be niceties and political correctness in some places, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it can swing to the extreme where no one will give an opinion because they're afraid they don't want to be categorized as being mean. Or um, I just finished watching a cool film. It was about a writer lady that lived in the 1800s, and I guess she was very eccentric. She became more eccentric when her father passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, this lady lived in the 1800s,
Well, that's a long time ago.
and she started. Uh, I want to say the period was like 1838 to 1899, kind of in that range. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I guess she was from a wealthy family, and after her father passed away, she started wearing all white, and she became very eccentric. She wrote poems, a lot of poems, but And I think she suffered an illness while she was getting older too. And some writers, their writing gets even better when they're suffering from an illness. It's really terrible. But
Mm-hmm.
but this lady definitely spoke her mind, which was rare for ladies in the late 1800s.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
Honestly, like,
yeah. Nowadays, it's common for men and women to speak their mind.
yeah,
But
definitely.
like I said, we also live in a real political correctness time.
Yeah. Good and evil. You can say both worlds, good and evil.
Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. I got a strong science side to myself,
Yeah.
and I also have a strong spiritual side.
Me too. I'm like you, Lane. I have a
Uh,
strong spiritual side.
yeah, and then um, the Baha'i faith. It's so funny. The between 1844 and 1892. I think 1892, the Baha'u'llah started mentioning the Baha'i faith. He started teaching, and what's so funny is the things he said back then now seem normal now, but back then was outlandish. Like he talked about the equality of men and women, which was unthinkable in the 1892.
Yeah.
So, but now today it sounds, so it's almost like Baha'u'llah was ahead of his time. But
Yeah.
anyways, the reason they tried to join science and well, not that they, the reason they believed they wanted to bring science and religion together was to clear out any superstitions that might be in religion.
Yeah.
So, but I think religion does play, like especially around the world, religion plays such a big role in people's lives,
Exactly.
and I try to use my science and my logic as a way to make sense in my spirituality and in my spiritual thinking. Um, Now, I do think science can go a little too far, and but same with religion. I think religion can go too. I think religion sometimes can cloud people's logic to the point where they'll deny facts, things that are real.
Yeah. What is real?
And
I'm just saying the truth, Lane, my heavenly brother.
yeah,
Jesus Christ was alive back then and now, but he did die on the cross for us with his own blood.
yeah, there you go.
That's
Uh,
true. That's
the
not fact. That's true.
Shinto religion is really wild. I have this. It's called the Daily Intellectual. Anyways, it's a daily intellectual reader, and for each day of the week, it has talks about something about literature, something about science, and then something about religion. And I was reading cool things about the Shinto religion. It's one of the oldest religions in Japan.
Wow. Okay.
So, and I like what Richard Dawkins said one time about religion in general. I guess when Richard Dawkins was a teenager, he was raised in the Christian church in England.
Yeah.
And he realized if he had been born anywhere else, he would have been like if he had been born, say, in Japan or born in another Asian country, he more than likely would have been Buddhist, right?
Yeah.
And some Buddhists have become Christians later, but there's and then there's some Buddhists that remain Buddhists all their life. They don't convert to another religion.
Yeah.
But it is something to think about. If you've been born in another country, say Pakistan or India, um, uh, you
Australia.
or Australia, the Aborigines, I'm sure they
Yeah.
have a religion, right?
Yeah. For me,
For
I was born here, and I do believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
oh man, I imagine the Aborigines have a really, really old religion.
Yeah.
But a lot of the religions, like Zoroastrianism, I didn't realize Zoroaster, the Baha'is look at Zoroaster as a manifestation of God. But Zoroaster, I didn't realize the influence he had on Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And
Wow.
the Zoroastrian religion is one of the oldest religions in Iran, which was once called Persia.
Oh.
And so, um, yeah, I think Zoroastrian came up with the idea of this good fights evil thing, and I think that really influenced Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So I think if I had a country to choose to be born in, I mean, I'm glad I'm born in the United States because I can study any religion I want. I could join any religion I want, and I could practice any religion I want. I'm glad. I mean, I was raised Roman Catholic.
Yes.
I almost gave my life to the church. Um, I was going to get rid of all my debt. My Catholic parish was going to sponsor me, and then I was going to go off to seminary in school, and I was going to study to become a Catholic priest. And I even met with this father downtown that looked like David Letterman. And in our last few meetings, I said, "Hey, Father," his name is Father Paul Cutter. He passed away a few years back, but so this was like 30 years ago. I was thinking about becoming a Catholic priest.
Wow.
And on our last meeting, I said, Father, I don't think God's calling me to be a Catholic priest. I think God's calling me to get married one of these days. And what's funny is I wasn't dating a particular girl, right? So I told the priest, I said, it's not like there's some woman that's changed my mind. I just feel God's calling me to get married one of these days. And
Exactly.
sure enough, I met my future wife not that long afterwards.
Exactly. Can I just tell me,
yeah, I've been married to her for 30 years.
Exactly. Bali has been rocked by a 5.5 magnitude earthquake. This is 2 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Where was that at?
Bali.
Bali. Oh, wow.
Yeah, where the Bali bombings were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
See, it's happening. God did say this was going to happen in different various places.
You know what's funny? When tragedy strikes like that, sometimes you see the really good part of humanity come out and help one another.
Exactly.
And I remember when Iran had an earthquake, and the first boots on the ground was the U.S. military helping the Iranians out when they suffered an earthquake.
Yeah.
So, and I think that opens up people's eyes when they see, when they see people do that. I think the world would be better off if the world did more of that, helping each other out.
Yeah, then freaking wars.
Yeah, but I think it will though one day. I think there's awakening happening with all of humanity. I think they're waking up to the one heart, one love kind of thing. And
God told us, love one another as you loved us.
Yeah, and I think the people of the various different governments are putting pressure on their leaders to. I think they're really saying to their leaders, war is bad for business.
Yeah.
We're all much better off when there's no war going on and there's commerce. And yeah, we're all much better off for commerce.
Hi, Mama Estalia, my friend.
Hey, what's up, Mama Stella? Welcome to the live.
Yeah, and Mama Stella, check out those adventure vlogs, my friend.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, go ahead and share out this live stream. Me and Ellie are just chilling out together this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Trenim. Blood brother.
What's up? Hey, Trent. How's it going?
Me and him, like, we go for the Sydney Swans. That's why I call him blood brother.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in the Australian Football League.
I love that you talk about the football league and you also talk about the basketball. That's
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Trenim goes for Tasmanian Jack Jumpers. I go for the Illawarra Hawks because I live in Illawarra. Trent lives in Tasmania. Very cold there now. Same here, Trenim, blood brother.
Hey.
On Sunday, yesterday, like with me and Trenim were very mad. Our team didn't win by a big margin versus St Kilda in the AFL.
That's what I love about sports. Friends and family can sit around the TV and watch a really good sports thing going on.
Yeah, because me and Trenim basically, like, we go for Sydney Swans.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember you talking about the Swans. That's pretty cool.
They're third now on the ladder. We got double chance, 2 lifelines. How I told you. Everyone Trenim knows that. Oh man, yeah. Sorry about that, Trenim.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, me and my buddies tease each other when we talk American football, which is going to start pretty soon.
Yeah, You watch with the New York Giants, Lone Wolf. They're only going to win 7 games. That's it.
I think the Denver Broncos, the two teams I mainly cheer for the most are the Denver Broncos because my mom's family's from Denver. So I've been a Denver Bronco fan longer than I've been an Indianapolis Colts fan. Oh, wow. Look at this big bunny. Look at that big bunny.
Yeah, wow.
He's a good size.
Yeah, fat size. Good to eat. What the rabbits
No,
do.
he's been hanging around my property.
Yeah, I'm from an AFL community.
See, I have a large. Oh, he's eating some green food right there. He's eating that green there, that green leafy stuff.
Yeah, Trinam, who does your community go for in the Australian Football League?
I didn't know rabbits could get that fat just eating green leafy stuff.
NFL community, wow.
NFL community, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bunny, he cracked me up because one day he scurried away so fast I didn't know which animal it was, and now
Is AFL all different teams? Yeah, true. I mean, you go for the Bloods, Sydney Swans. The Sydney Swans need some fixes. We need to put a lot of pressure on Melbourne Demons and hurt Max Gawn somehow. But that's why we need Trenham, to be honest with you. Some big bodies in there for next year to hurt Max Gawn, and that's his Melbourne Demons player, Lone Wolf.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're against them.
Look at it's dinner time anyway. Laugh out loud. Community and all different teams. There you go. Yeah. Well, anyways, I grew up cheering for the Denver Broncos because my mom's family from Denver. And then of course, since I live in Indiana, I cheer on the Indianapolis Colts. Anyways, I think both teams got new quarterbacks. Russell Wilson for the Denver Broncos and Matt Ryan for the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. I think both teams are going to be really, really good. So I'm excited.
Yeah, that is true, Trenem. We need big bodies to hurt the other Australian Football League teams, scare them. We need to be like Geelong Cats.
Now, Australian football, is it like rugby?
Is that you should watch Geelong Wolf. I just wish me and Trenem can have the right to broadcast it to Americans.
Oh, there you go.
But we can't because we don't have the money to do that. We need the big bucks. Trillions of dollars.
There you go. There's some dudes, they'll do a live stream. They won't show the game, but they'll have like a computer graphic of what's going on in the game. If I did it, I don't know if I'd have a computer graphic. I'd probably, whichever game I'm talking to, I'd probably have 2 NFL helmets that match the teams that I'm talking about. And then I would probably do a play-by-play announcement of the game. I'd probably announce the game. What was
high in scoring. I'll show you what AFL is, Lone Wolf.
There you go.
Can you see my screen now, Lone Wolf, or no?
Hold on, let me look. Oh, yeah. Now you're not putting any... Oh, you're just Googling stuff, right?
Yeah. This is what AFL is. I'll show you.
That should be okay to show, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, cool.
This is what it is, Lone Wolf.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The team me and Trent M support, I'll show you Lone Wolf now in Google. You got images. That's the team we go for.
Oh, cool.
Sydney Swans, the red and white.
Oh, right. I like their symbol. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we go for this team here. Sydney Swans.
Yeah, I like their symbol on their jerseys.
Yeah. This is what I want to show you anyways, Lone Wolf. This is what I love to see. The Sydney Swans hold up maybe this year in God's will.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
The cup. The Premiership Cup.
So whoever gets that cup has bragging rights.
Yeah, correct. Because me and Trenham have waited 10, 11 years of hurt and pain torment.
Oh, there
you go. Other Australian football.
Oh, you're wearing the hat. You're wearing the Swan hat. Cool.
Yeah. People do reactions to. Oh, okay, no, there is a what is AFL vid. People do reactions. Okay, thank you, Trenham. Stage StreamYard. Yeah, me and
Oh
Trenham, we
man,
watch it live. Yeah, we do watch it.
Ellie, last year I missed a whole slew of NFL football games because I didn't carry the right folks on my live stream.
Yeah,
So now I got YouTube TV, and so far I've been watching a bunch of NFL games, and so I'm gonna get to see a bunch of college games because of YouTube TV. I'm gonna watch because it's called YouTube TV Live, so I'm gonna get to watch a bunch of college football games. I'm gonna get to watch a bunch of NFL games, and they also got baseball, soccer. They even got the Premier
yes,
League on there.
yes,
So I'm gonna watch a lot of sports with YouTube TV. I'm excited.
yes. We watch it backstage StreamYard. That's what Trenham's saying.
Yeah,
The
I
ones.
just recently got YouTube TV, and so far I'm really happy with it. I'm uh, I'm excited that I'm going to be able to watch all these sports.
Like
Now,
our Super Bowl.
what's funny is now that I have all these sports to watch,
Yeah,
it's made me kind of lazy to do YouTube
yeah.
because I got plenty to watch on YouTube.
It's on Fox Sports,
Yeah,
Soccer Channel,
and
and Fox Sports.
and YouTube Live TV carries the Fox Sports channels as well.
Yeah,
So I'm excited, man. I think YouTube TV Live competes with Hulu Live.
yeah,
I have Hulu, but I don't have the live version of Hulu.
yeah,
But I got Hulu and I got the HBO Max, and then of course I got YouTube TV, and then I also got Disney Plus channel.
yeah.
But so far I've been watching a lot of YouTube TV because I've been catching up with all my sports.
Yeah. Yeah, it's finals now, Lone Wolf, in the Australian Football League. It's finals.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Isn't it right, Trent M? Correct? It is finals now in the Australian Football League. We have
He said it's like our Super Bowl is what he said. That's what Trent said.
Yeah.
It's like our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
There's only for the Sydney Swans, Lone Wolf, only 3 more games. 3 more, that's it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then it's grand final.
You know what's funny? A lot of people don't watch. Well, some people are religiously watch baseball game fans.
You're correct, Trent M. Yeah.
But some people don't watch baseball until the World Series comes up.
Yeah. Have a look what Trent M said. Lone Wolf, my heavenly brother.
They call it playoffs, brother. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. But yeah, when playoff, I find that a lot of people pay more attention to baseball when the World Series, or when people are trying to qualify to get into the World Series.
Yeah. But the Sydney Swans do, Trent M. They do have 2 chances, 2 lifelines now. They do.
Yeah, the NBA plays a lot of games, and so does the Major League Baseball. They play a lot of games as well.
Yeah.
Plays the World Championship against other countries. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We call that sport soccer here, but around the world it's called football, and it makes more sense because you're kicking the ball with your foot.
Championship against other countries.
Yeah, the World Cup. I think of the United States participating in World Cup.
Yeah,
soccer
exactly.
Stuff.
Exactly.
Whereas the World Cup calls it World Cup football.
Yeah. How saying Trent M? The Sydney Swans do have 2 chances. We fly them over to Australia.
There you go.
If you ever do come to Australia, Wolf, I want to take you to a Sydney Swans game in the Sydney Cricket Ground.
So if we're walking around Australia, Ellie, do I have to be careful where I place my foot when walking around?
No, because where I go is safe. I go in the city, not country,
cool.
city. Pat McAfee is a huge fan. We flew him over.
Oh, cool. Anyways, I love sports around the world. You know, sports also teaches us how to. You learn a lot of some of the stuff you learn in sports. You can throw into your life lessons. That's cool.
Yep.
In team sports, you know, you depend on your teammates to make the right calls or to get you the ball in the right time.
Exactly. Not be lazy and sleep in the game. They need to stay awake.
What's funny is sometimes a team can have one superstar, and then let's say they're playing a team that just plays really well together as a team, they sometimes can beat that team that has a superstar on it.
Yep. Is the
Or,
right
some, or sometimes you can get a team full of superstars, but they just don't know how to play together. So, but yeah, some of the teams get it. They learn how to play together. Yep, something you can apply.
Lions Wolf.
That's right.
My Wolf. It's something you can apply to life.
Yep.
True, Trinem. But am I right there, Trinem, brother? Senior Swans now have 2 chances to get to the big dance, the grand final.
What I love about World Cup soccer, it brings people of the world together to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
And I love competition, and I think competition brings it can bring out the best and worst in people.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, work hard, play hard. But I love my sports for sure.
We do, Ellie, yes. See, even Trinem said, yes, we do. Senior Swans too have 2 chances to get to the grand final in the Australian Football League, Lone Wolf.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. We need to beat first Melbourne Demons in Melbourne Cricket Ground in Melbourne, Lone Wolf. Then
cool.
in MCG again if we get to the grand final. That's what sports should be about. Exactly, Trinem. My blood brother.
Hey, what's up?
At your service. I
love the name of this channel, At Your Service.
Yeah.
How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Share me out.
Was a knockout
if you want to share the stream out. Was a knockout system like the NFL. There you go. Oh, yeah. Speaking of knockout system, before they came up with all these rules to protect the players, which I'm glad they do, because some players that are superstars, people want to see. But occasionally a superstar gets knocked out of a game, though.
So forget a double chance.
Football's rough. Top get a double chance. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Did you see what Trent put? Top 8 teams make playoffs, and then the top 4 get a double chance. That is really cool.
Yeah. Trent was right, my brother. He's right.
So, yeah, that's cool. They have a double chance of getting back in there. That's really neat. At your service, you know me, Lone Wolf. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm trying to guess who that is.
Me too.
That's cool.
And I got lots of videos.
I have a mystery person in the chat, so that's interesting. I was kind of hoping that was the real name of their channel, At Your Service, because what would you put on that channel? You could put all kinds of things on that channel, Your Service channel. Oh, it says Ellie too knows me. Cool. Look out. It's a mystery.
Yeah. Could lose week 1, then get a chance to play a bottom 14 week 2 and knock out game.
That is cool. I think when you can have more brackets and more teams can get a chance to get in there, that's pretty cool. That I can't support while I'm live. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. At your service. I will be live so much that I can't support while I'm live. Yeah. You know what's funny? When I'm subscribed to lots of channels, and so there are some days they all come on at the same time. So what I do is I either comment. I go to all the lives that I'm familiar with, and I comment in their lives. And then the other thing I do is I'll go up on the panel for just a short while on each one.
Yeah.
Trent says NFL, AFL work together on rules and concussions and player health. Yeah. Concussions are really important. Yeah.
They are. Because it happened to my team in the AFL.
Well, they made a movie about it. It was a famous doctor, because not a lot was known about concussions at the time. I don't know how many years back ago this was. But there was a doctor that really brought it to the NFL's attention a few years back. I want to say maybe don't know, maybe 10 years back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far back. Anyways, the NFL finally looked at this doctor's findings and NFL started making moves to, now they do have a concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm. Like what happened to Sydney Swans, Tom Papley had a concussion.
There you go.
So Wolf, AFL is in the NFL off season.
Yeah. Oh, but now it's taken super, super serious. If the referees or anybody in the game see signs of a concussion, they normally immediately take him out of the game, and it doesn't matter how badly the player wants to go back in. There's times where they've actually taken the player's helmet, and this is the competitive juices in the players. They've actually had to say, you don't realize that you do have a concussion, so they'll actually take their helmet so they can't go back on the field.
Yeah.
Because the person may be kind of out of it and not realize they had a concussion. So, but yeah. Oh, well, they also have a rule, like if someone's running towards a receiver going like this, it's called, man, what is that penalty called? It might be called, I'm sure it's not called this, but I think it's called, they throw the yellow flag, and it's called,
a warning.
Well, no, the receiver's like this, and you're not allowed, but it happens all the time. Receivers get hit without seeing it coming. I think it's called defenseless receiver or something like that.
We call it a falcon.
And it might be a 10 or 15-yard penalty for hitting a defenseless receiver.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, yeah.
I was saying, like, we call it a falcon when it hits a person's head.
Yeah.
Am I right there, Trent, my blood brother?
And I love all the cameras that cover the NFL, too. They got the camera that kind of swoops down behind the quarterback as he's getting ready to throw the ball. And got all these amazing cameras to catch views of the game.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Some of those cameras used to be the AFL, the American Football League. Anyways, the AFL was trying to compete with the NFL. And they came up with really cool names and really cool team colors. Yeah.
Thank you, Trent, my brother.
Right. Falcons is when you get to it. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. And then they have, they don't want to see players aim for the head. Yeah. But what's neat about the AFL, they're the ones that some kind of introduced these really cool camera views, and the NFL said, wow, those camera views are really cool. But some people have graduated from the I won't say graduate, but they've showed off enough skills in the AFL. The NFL gives them tryouts to join NFL teams, which is cool.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But NFL, they're really good at protecting their. The NFL really tries to look after its.
We call it front on contact hit free kick. Okay.
Now, back in the day, I want to say, like in the 50s and 60s, before they had all these rules, people were really getting hit pretty bad. People were getting, now you're not allowed to clothesline anyone today.
Right.
You know, because that poses a risk to the players. But man, people were clotheslining each other. They were.
Yeah.
I think there was a time where they were wearing soft helmets, and so that's crazy. I mean, that's really going far back in the NFL history when they were wearing just these leather helmets.
Yeah, now it's changed. They've made it so tough.
Yeah. But yeah, now it's probably a better time to be a player in the NFL because they're looking after all these. Yeah. And also what they're doing at the high school level and this is also to lower injuries as well. They're trying to get, when you're a high schooler in college and also a college football player, they're trying when they go to tackle someone, they're trying to get them not to lead with their head when they tackle someone. Because you can actually hurt your neck if your head gets pressed the wrong way while tackling somebody. So now they're trying to teach people at the high school and college level to tackle someone correctly. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Thanks for the thumbs up. Joe and Jenny's Journey. Thanks. So,
Yeah.
just by teaching someone how to tackle someone correctly, the tackler's neck is being protected because you could paralyze yourself if you're leading with your head and someone's body presses your head the wrong way onto your neck. You could get paralyzed. So
Yep.
they're trying to help players with that. But like I said, they're teaching it at the grade school level how to tackle correctly. They're teaching at the high school level and then also at the college level how to tackle correctly. So,
Yeah.
of course, by the time they get to the NFL, they should know how to do a proper tackle so they can protect their neck and not any kind of serious injury.
Hey, there's a new movie out now, Lone Wolf, The Bullet Train. Have you watched it?
The Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go see that movie. It's got Brad Pitt in it. It looks good.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Tomorrow I'm going to go watch it.
Oh,
I'm going to have peanut M&Ms, big drink, and I'm going to have Mexicano chips.
Oh, I love doing that at the movies. Getting my favorite candy and popcorn.
Yeah.
That's cool. Man, that looks like a lot. Brad Pitt's really good at filmmaking, and it has a lot of good actors in it too. It looks really good.
Exactly. Correct. Yeah, Trinity, Tom Puppy going to play for the Swans in 2 weeks' time, Friday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my blood brother.
Right on. I don't know when I'm going to see that. Now I would like to see that movie on the big screen, Ellen. I'm gonna jam on me some mineral sparkling water. But yeah, that's a movie I do want to see on the big screen. The Bullet Train. It's got Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
The trailer looks. I saw the trailer of it. It looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Tom only out for 1 week after his concussion. Yeah, he'll be back. Correct, Trinium? Tom Papley will be back on Friday, second week.
A friend of mine got a concussion at work. He got attacked. I do security work, and he pulled up. He pulled up in the security car, and the guy came to his door. I don't know how his door was unlocked, but his door was unlocked. I guess the guy hit him like 8 or 9 times. He he got a fractured nose and a concussion.
Yeah, 2 weeks he has medical clearance. Good. Because, you know, Trinem, we need Tom Papley. We need him to beat Melbourne Demons. Correct, Trinem? On 2 weeks on Friday.
So I have to be careful at my work because it can get I can get in sticky situations like my friend did. Like I said, he got a fracture in his nose and he got a concussion. And I told my buddy that I work with that got a concussion, you got to be careful not to get any more concussions.
Yep.
Because it can create more and more damage. With each concussion, I guess you can get more and more damage. So, it does long term. Yeah, it does. You're right. It can edge. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Brett. Anyone who's watching this live stream who had at least one concussion, concussions can get so damaging it can cause depression. So, one of our YouTubers, Mike G. Mike G's already talked about this a lot on his live stream. And he's talked a little bit on other people's live stream. Mike G had gotten a concussion. And he's been doing good. I've looked at all of his live streams since his concussion.
Yeah.
But anybody who's ever had a concussion, you gotta be so careful not to get other concussions down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
there's been some famous NFL football players. This is when NFL players were getting like 2 or 3 concussions. One of the Indianapolis Colts player, I think, got his 3rd concussion in a football game. And I want to say his name was Dallas.
Yeah.
And he played for the Indianapolis Colts.
Exactly.
He was a tight end receiver, I believe.
Yeah. How I'm going to say now, Trent. Yeah. We need Tom Papley to win versus Melbourne Demons. Isn't that right, my blood brother, Trent? My blood brother.
Yeah, the Indianapolis Colts player. I'm used to hearing quarterbacks get concussions. Occasionally, tight ends and receivers can get concussions as well. And what's scary is when you see a player get knocked out cold in the NFL and they have to bring out the stretcher, and they're still trying to wake the player up when he first gets knocked out. And what's weird is I was watching. I think this car had took this pedestrian off his feet, and the person landed on the sidewalk, right?
Damn.
And this guy picked up this guy's bike, but the guy shouldn't have done that. He should have picked up the guy first who was trying to walk around after he got knocked down. And you could see that the guy's brain was trying to restart. And if you're ever around someone that just had a concussion, you got to make sure they sit down and not wander around, because they could fall and hit the ground and hurt themselves even more. So it's really crazy.
Yeah, but Hassan Trenem, we do need Tom Papley to beat Melbourne Demons, isn't that right, my brother? Trenem, correct? Trenem, my brother.
I love it. I told Roy Lewis, please don't hurt me if I make it. Laugh out loud. Hey, Brett.
Yeah, Hassan Trenem, am I right there? Sydney Swans do need Tom Papley back to beat Melbourne Demons.
Yeah, I always get scared when I see an NFL player get knocked out totally. Or I've seen them get hit so hard, their body freezes up and their arms are kind of going like this. So, yeah, that's really scary.
It is.
It's scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really get scared when I can tell they've been knocked out cold. Occasionally you see that, and also in boxing. Man, I don't know what you could do about boxing, because they don't, especially in professional boxing, they don't wear no headgear. I mean, look at poor Muhammad Ali. Oh my God, the late Muhammad Ali, who was an awesome boxer. I don't think you could do much about boxing, because they're always hitting each other in the body and head. That played for Ravens. Oh, that's right. He was really supportive. I want to say Palomalu also for the Chargers. I think he suffered depression, and I think he ended up taking his own life, if I remember his story correctly. So that's how bad it can get. Ali was scrambled in that last fight. Yeah. Well, he would do that rope-a-dope him. He would let himself get hit too much. And Ali did that to Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman. And everybody in Ali's camp, before the fight started with George Foreman and Rumble in the Jungle, Ali's camp was really quiet, because they wasn't sure Ali could take on George Foreman. Because George Foreman, he looked really big compared to Ali. So Ali's corner just did not know how Ali was going to fight George Foreman. And then Ali did the rope-a-dope on George Foreman. And once he noticed George Foreman had punched himself out, then Ali stopped taking punches and started going like this. And then all of a sudden, he ended up knocking out George Foreman. But he made sure George Foreman punched himself out. To having too many hits took their life. Yeah. A lot of people that have had like 3 or 4 concussions have ended up taking their own life.
That's true.
But Ali, he hung in. He hung in there and prayed. And Ali was a devout Muslim and prayed. I think, if I remember, I think Dave Chappelle might be Muslim as well. I'm not for sure. I think he mentioned he was Muslim. But Ali. And then Robin Williams, poor Robin Williams, I think he might have got misdiagnosed, but whatever he had that he was dealing with, I think messed up his mind, and that's why he ended up taking his life.
Yeah, but do you see now, though, with why I say on my channel every intro, outro, do you stay positive, live a little? I'm trying to make depression aware, and, I'm trying to make it aware, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays, what I like I said, even though there is a lot of political correctness out there, the cool thing that's come out of this political correctness, Robin Williams wasn't well. But I think if Robin Williams had gotten diagnosed correctly, I think he would still be around. I think if he had gotten diagnosed correctly, then I think he could have got the help he needed, and we probably would still have Robin. Of course, I'm Monday night quarterbacking, but I honestly believe we could still have Robin Williams with us if he may have gotten diagnosed correctly, and some medical people could have told him, because I think they didn't know at first what was happening with Robin Williams, and I really think he may have got misdiagnosed. And if he had got diagnosed correctly, he may have got the help he needed better. And the world lost so much when we lost Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He was just really, really just an amazing comedian. Yeah, Robin Williams is one of my favorite me. What's funny, when I look back at Robin Williams, one of his live, one of Robin Williams' funniest concerts, and I don't think it was his last live comedian concert. But during one of his concerts, he talked about Joe Biden, and he was spot on about Joe Biden. It's when Joe Biden served in the Obama presidency, and he talked a lot about how Joe Biden didn't know what was going on. It was so funny. Problem we are facing is we can't see the exact damage to the brain until they pass. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Now, I don't know if they got to look at Robin Williams' brain when they passed. I'm sure they probably did, because it was a high-profile case. They probably did. They probably did look a lot at his brain. When anyone famous dies, they the guy from Family. I think it's called Family House. That famous tall comedian. He was working at the time, and he didn't realize he had bumped his head. He didn't think nothing about it. He went to sleep but never woke back up. And he played the dad on Family House, I think, if I'm getting the name right.
Yeah.
But that also was a stand-up comedian, but he didn't realize he had bumped his head the wrong way. But you know what? So how could you know? You could probably bump your head. I mean, I've bumped my head tons of times. So even if someone bumps their head, they can't know that they won't wake up the next morning. You couldn't know that. So
Yeah.
Isn't that weird that such a freak thing could take any one of us out? We can end up bumping our head and not think it's a big deal. Because we bump our heads lots of times and wake back up the next day.
Yeah.
I really felt sorry for that guy's family because, he was the breadwinner in that family. But
Yeah.
hopefully he set his affairs up to protect his family.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate every moment I'm awake, because you never know
When your last
you
day.
never know. Yeah, you never know what your last day is going to be. And whenever you do leave this earth, you want to make sure people say that you were a good guy, you were a good fella, you were a hard worker. If people are really, really sad when you go, then I made some recordings. I made some voice recordings to pretend I'm still alive in the coffin. I'm going like, what gave me this idea was the guy from Ireland. My background is, I did the 23andMe thing, Ellie. The majority part of me is British and Irish because my mom's mother's from Dublin, Ireland, but I did the 23andMe thing. It's where you give them a sample of their saliva. Anyways, my 23andMe came back. I'm almost 99% British and Irish. And then I have a little bit of French and German in there. And I don't have the sheet in front of me, but that was what was the majority on my, was the British and Irish, and a little bit of just a really small amount of French and German.
I was thinking of making videos for my kids in case something happens to me. I reckon that's a good idea, Trinem. A very good idea.
But anyways, this guy from Ireland, he was this guy from Ireland. They didn't know. He loved making his friends and family laugh. So after they laid him in the casket, all of a sudden you hear this. Hey, wait a minute. "Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, this must mean I'm gone." And his friends or family laugh because they get to hear his voice for the last time. Anyways, I did the same thing. I gave my wife several recordings and messages. And one of my messages, I'm choking up because I realize I'm talking about my passing. So if my wife's ever to play that in my funeral, so people are going to crack up at one of my voice recordings to show me choked up because I realize I'm talking about my passing. Just something for my kids to remember me by. Oh, that's cool. How's everything going? It's going good, Josh. NC78. But anyways, the guy from Ireland gave me that idea to make some, so that people could hear my voice one last time, and also so I could make my friends and family laugh. So, but like I said, you want to try and make. In the Baha'i writings, it talks about you want to try to make each day better than your yesterday, and you want to try to help the world around you. I loved what my mom said. My mom said, "Son, you can't change the whole world, but the part of the world you come in contact with every day or come in contact with daily, you can make a difference." And I love that my mom,
Your
my
mum's
late
right.
mommy, said that. Yeah,
Your
my
mum's
mom
right.
died a few. No, my mom died a few years back ago.
Yeah.
I agree, Lone Wolf. Uh, Fatherly advice and a range of topics because I'm not around to say it myself. Oh, there you go. Well, you know what's neat about this? If my daughter ever wants to hear my voice, she can play all my YouTube videos. Anyways, I'll say this right here. I don't know if she'll ever watch this live. But anyways, I'm super proud of you, Christina. Daddy loves you so very, very much. You worked hard. You play hard. You were a full ride. You did a full ride scholarship at a major university. You do awesome in your business marketing after you graduated college. Congratulations, Chrissy. And now you've been out for a few years in college. You're working hard. You're living out in California. You're living your dreams. And Daddy's so very proud of you. I just wanted to say that in case you ever watch this live stream. But yeah, I'm a dad also. Of course, my daughter's in her 20s. Senior, of everything. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know if she'll ever get to watch his live stream. She'll be shocked to see that in the live stream. But yeah, that's another thing we can do with our friends and family that we're around all the time. Make sure you tell your friends and family daily that you love them, that you care about them. Try to give them kudos for stuff that they do awesome in your life. Yeah, there you go. Seize the moment, brother. Well said. Thanks.
Yeah, you said it, Trinim. You said it, my brother.
But yeah, all of us. Yeah, but I know we all have busy lives with work and family. Occasionally I squeeze. I tell you what, guys, even though I got this at NFL or even though I got this YouTube TV live, when my wife comes down, only because I know they can show, they re-show all the games anyways. So, anyways, when I hear my wife come down the stairs to join me in the basement to watch our big TV, as soon as she comes down, I turn off my game or I have her pick a movie and we end up watching the movie together. So a lot of it's quality time, and sometimes it's not what you're doing, but your friends and family are enjoying that you took time out of your day to spend with them. So I would encourage you, whenever you get that chance to spend time with friends and family, try and do that as often as you can. The other thing I do with my family is I travel, so that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. You see why, Trinim, I want to meet you in person. You're a nice bloke. My blood brother, you're top dude.
Appreciate it, etc. Cool, Trev.
Yeah.
But I feel so grateful for what I have in my life because I think before I met my wife, I didn't do a lot of traveling. And then after we got married 30 years ago, we did traveling. We traveled to Peru. Recently, we've traveled, for these past 2 years, we traveled a lot to Mexico. I couldn't believe I even traveled during the pandemic. That was kind of wild.
Yeah, I know. It's
But
crazy.
yeah, that was crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Uh, I could watch all the favorite TV shows and movies, and I couldn't tell you exactly what happened in all those TVs and movies. But man, I could tell you the different years I've gone on vacation and got to go somewhere. I can tell you exactly what we did. I could tell you how much fun we had. So I guess what I'm saying is when I do travel, I remember those memories way more than any famous TV show or movie.
Yeah.
And they're actually more important to me because I'm spending time with my family while I'm traveling, which is a lot of fun.
Correct.
I wouldn't want to do. I wouldn't want to travel for work. I'm much happier to travel for fun. Uh, I feel sorry for people that have to travel for work. Some people really like it though. I had a buddy of mine. He enjoyed traveling for work, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would do it if I had to. But man, I think about the Filipinos that travel abroad for work. Those folks work really hard.
Yeah.
Even some of the YouTube channels that I follow here from the Philippines, I talked to some that work in Kuwait,
Mm-hmm.
and I talked to some that work in Saudi Arabia. I talked to some that live in Hong Kong, and they're putting in all these hours. In some cases, they actually make more money when they get their work visa and go work in other countries.
True that.
So that's the majority of reason why they're doing it. They actually get paid more when they go work abroad.
Yeah.
And I have nothing but admiration for the channels I follow who do
Exactly.
work abroad in Hong Kong. And of course, if I had my wish, they would be working in the Philippines and they'd be closer to their families.
Yeah. Good
So,
night, gentlemen. Great chat. Stay safe. God bless, and hope to talk again soon.
oh, thanks, Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's pretty late probably in Australia. God bless you as well, Trent.
God bless you too, my blood brother.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But man, I'm taken back by all the hardworking Filipinos I ran into, especially in this YouTube community. They work in Hong Kong and work in Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, and there's there's some that even work in Japan. There's a country I think that's on my bucket list. What's funny is my wife's Okinawan Japanese, and so is my daughter.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I'm the only one that wants to go to Japan. I think it's because that's where I studied karate for 13 years, and so my karate comes from Okinawa, and I also love miso soup, and I also love sushi. But I'm laughing because there's not an ounce of Japanese blood in me, but yet I want to go vacation in Japan and go experience Japan. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I'm more likely going to go travel to Peru than I would Japan. But
Yeah. Do you want to come travel to Australia, Lone Wolf?
Australia would be cool.
Yeah.
I just got to be careful if I go in the backcountry not to step on anything.
You just follow me and my dad. We always step somewhere safe, honestly. Lone
Oh.
Wolf, when we go to my dad's friend's farm, always safe.
When's the best time to come travel to Australia? Would it be the summertime or spring
Summertime.
or fall?
Summertime, Lone.
Summertime.
Yeah.
And what month is usually the summertime in Australia?
October, November, December, and January, summertime, and February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's
Yeah.
the start of summer in Australia?
I think October.
Mm-hmm.
Well, October, November.
You know what's funny? The start of summer in Peru is kind of after Christmas in December.
Yeah.
Well, no, is it the start of summer or spring? I think it might be summer.
Yeah.
After Christmas, it's summertime in Peru, and then I can go swim in the ocean. So that's cool. Do you have to be careful when you swim in the ocean in Australia?
I'm not a big swimmer, Lone Wolf.
Oh, okay.
What I would love to find is megalodon teeth. Megalodon teeth in Western Australia.
That sucker's swimming in there?
No,
Oh.
it's just teeth, megalodon teeth that are big, and I'll keep
cool.
them and for my channel.
Oh, people put on their to show off when you grab one of those teeth.
Yeah, I wanted to show it on my channel and
Oh, that's
explain.
cool.
Yeah, because that's a prehistoric shark.
Now, what's the most popular beach in your area there in Australia?
It's Bondi Beach or Ostomy or something like that beach.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Now, when people go to the beach, even for people that don't swim, you go put your feet in the water, right?
I don't put my feet on the water. I just go more country because I love the country, the fresh air, the pine smell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and the birds. You hear lots of birds probably in the country, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the sound of birds in the country.
Me too.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I love about here in Midwest Indiana. Um, my whole neighborhood is surrounded by woods. And of course, you guys saw that rabbit earlier. But
Yeah.
there's also, I've seen a large gray owl. I've seen a hawk eating a squirrel. I've seen a red fox and I've seen a
Yep.
raccoon and I've also seen a possum. I've seen chipmunks and I've seen raccoons. I've seen small birds, large birds. The largest bird I saw in person is a hawk here, and also
Yep.
that gray owl. Someone took a picture of American bald eagles, so there's some bald eagles around here. Uh,
Wow.
so the woods that surround my house support a lot of different life, and it's really cool. And there's only about 5 houses on my street, and they're all nice and far apart from each other, so they're on pretty good sized plots of land. And
Wow.
uh, but what's so cool is I can literally walk to the mall from here. So I got the best of both worlds. On one street off of Madison, there's a bunch of shops there that kind of remind me of Brown County. And
Yep.
then on the other street is a busy street that leads me to the city, to downtown Indianapolis. So I'm about 45 minutes from from a major city, and then I'm about 45 minutes from Brown County State Park.
Wow.
So I feel like I got the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
If I really want to get outside and enjoy a forest, I drive down to Brown County State Park.
Yep.
That's where I do the majority of my camping so far. There's way more places to camp out in Indiana that I haven't checked out. And if I ever do check them out, I'll definitely put them on my channel here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Any wild animals where you are? Where you go camping?
yeah, man, there's rattlesnakes, there's water moccasins. You don't
Bears,
you
wolves, mooses.
you don't see them, thank God. And I don't, when I go hiking in Brown County State Park, I don't lift up any rocks. I don't lift
No.
up any fallen trees because that's where they could be at. Now my daughter did see a black snake crawl into a hole really quick,
Yeah.
and hopefully that was a king snake because they actually eat the poisonous snakes.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what's crazy? The
Uh-huh.
water moccasin and the
Mhm.
rattlesnake are protected animals in Brown County State Park.
Yep.
But I am glad to report I've hiked in Brown County. I hiked that trail lots of times, and I've never seen a water moccasin or a rattlesnake. But I also don't go to where I think they could be hiding either.
Exactly. Bullet train.
Uh,
I saw now in
yeah,
Google and Wolf. Basically,
yeah,
the review for this one is 3.6. That's pretty bad.
yeah. But there's deer. There's all kinds of small deer in Brown County State Park.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Can you
is that?
can you see bullet train review?
Oh, what's that review of?
Bullet Train Lone Wolf 3.6. It's pretty bad.
Oh, right on. That's
Movie. Yeah, the
cool.
movie. That's pretty bad review.
But you know what? I tell you what, I went to go see the movie Unforgiven, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, I guess the critics hated Unforgiven, but I didn't know that when I went to the movie. So nothing prejudiced me about the movie because I didn't see those reviews. So I went to Unforgiven and I loved it. It's one of my favorite Westerns. Come to find out the critics hated that movie, but I actually loved Unforgiven, the Western. So I have a feeling I'll still enjoy the Bullet Train, even if the critics don't like it.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's and actually I've had that happen the opposite way. I've had the critics love a movie and then I go see it and I didn't think it was all that. So I've had it both ways. I've gone to I've gone into a movie theater and watched a movie the critics don't like and I ended up loving it.
And then there's other times where the critics absolutely love the movie and I thought the movie was okay. So sometimes I don't pay attention to the critics.
Yeah,
Now,
there could be listeners.
Yeah. Well, the critics may have had too much expectations.
Yeah,
So as far as I know, their expectations might have been too high.
yeah.
I have a feeling, especially if you have, and they got major movie stars in that movie. I have a feeling they pick apart a movie if it's got major superstars in it. So, but that's cool.
Mhm.
You like it both ways. Oh, he's so funny. NC-78's funny. He's so funny. In case you guys don't know, Josh NC-78 has a hell of a sense of humor. So
Do you know
Josh. There's Josh's comment. He thinks he's a funny comedian.
Yeah, can I say something, please, Lone Wolf? Do you know what Josh did to me before in Sean Tuber's live stream? I'm being honest with you, Sean Lone Wolf.
Oh, did
I'm
he?
not gonna lie to you.
Right.
Sean, can you please time out early? I like Sean Tuber, he's a good man, but
Right.
that's what Josh did to me. That's being mean.
Oh,
I'm being honest with you, Lone Wolf.
did he tease you or something like that?
He thought it was a joke, Lone Wolf, but it wasn't a joke. I'm being honest.
Right.
And look what I said. Here we go. I'm
That's
just
cool.
being honest. I'm just being honest, Lone.
So what did he criticize, Ellie? Did he criticize?
Because back then, Lone, I was like still hurt with when the Hawks lost to the Sydney Kings in the basketball, the National Basketball League before.
Oh, you were talking about basketball. Okay.
Yeah, we've Sean Tuber before.
Okay.
Yeah. To explain to you, like, what's so you
Well,
can understand.
he probably didn't know you were passionate about your sports.
Yeah,
You know what
correct.
I mean?
Yeah, like you're passionate about NFL.
And right. I'm passionate about the NFL. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not too passionate about the NBA. I
Yeah, but
used
Josh,
to be.
that's a joke. Josh,
know what?
that's a joke. Sorry, Longwood, but that's a joke.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ella.
Yeah.
But the time I was passionate about NBA basketball, it's got to be the time frame when my favorite Indiana Pacer team was Reggie Miller, Rick Smith, Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, and then Mark Jackson. That was my favorite Indiana Pacer team. They broke up the same time the Chicago Bulls broke up. And since then, the Indiana Pacers have never been the same. I'm still an Indiana Pacer fan, but I was a real big Indiana Pacer fan back then because they were constantly running into the Chicago Bulls in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chicago Bulls back then was a dangerous team.
Yeah.
So now nothing. They're peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Ellie, even though we're passionate about our sports, I don't. I mean, if memory serves me right, I don't think Josh NC-78's into sports, so I don't think he would understand. Like I've known some fans that get really bummed out if their team loses in a championship game, but at the same time, I try to say to myself, why am I getting bummed out for this team? It has nothing but millionaires walking around on it. Like when the Pacers wouldn't make it to the big game, I would get really bummed out. But then I thought about, I'm bumming out. These guys make millions of dollars. These guys will make money I'll never make in a lifetime. Why am I getting? Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying when I'm talking to myself.
Exactly.
I'll say, why am I getting bummed out? These guys are making millions of dollars. I mean, I'll never make that kind. Even if I lived to infinity, I still couldn't make the money that these guys make. So sometimes when I remind myself about, then I don't get so bummed out about the sports teams. I mean, maybe I'll still if I'm honest, I'll still get bummed out, but not crazily bummed out like I used to, because some of these guys walking around on these sports teams are making millions of dollars. I mean, and me and you will never make that in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So, but I do think it's okay to get a little bummed out, just not a lot bummed out, because I try to put it in perspective for myself. I will never make millions and millions of dollars. These guys will.
Yeah, true.
But you know what? I'm not jealous of that because they do work hard and they are entertaining us and they are putting their bodies and health at risk too.
Yeah, but I'm being honest with you anyways, Line. I've waited 22, 23 years of home paying tournaments with the Hawks. It's a long time to wait.
Right.
I'm being honest with you, Line. It's a long time to wait for the Hawks to win another title. It's time they win another one.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool.
I'm just being honest with you, Line.
Right.
It's a very long time to wait.
Right. But oh man, I used to have so much fun and like I said, it was the time when Reggie Miller was playing for the Pacers, the Indiana Pacers. I also like the fact that the Pacers, when Reggie Miller, they took care of Reggie Miller during the last few years, like they paid the man his money,
Yeah.
and so they really took care of Reggie Miller. It's pretty awesome. But it's but it's fun to be passionate about your teams.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You said that.
sports is a lot of fun. You know what I think? Sports is like a good way to get away from just to get away from life's craziness. Sports is a lot of fun. Uh, I mean, I use sports as an outlet to get away from stuff, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Josh says, I love the Chiefs, but I'm not going to get all weirded out if they lose. Well, I'm not going to pretend I'll never get weirded out when my team loses. I know it's important not to get weirded out, but like I said, but you know, that is a good point, Josh NC said.
It is.
It is a good point.
It's
But-
a fact.
But
thing.
sometimes when I get caught up in a specific game, I'll lose sight of that point. But then after I think about it, like a couple hours later, I'll go, wow, that was silly for me to get weirded out about it. So, but I ain't going to pretend I never did, because then I wouldn't be being honest with my audience. So,
Yeah.
but the main thing I love to point out to myself is these guys are making millions of dollars, but they are entertaining the world and they are putting their health at risk. So I think it's important that we protect them too, especially since they're entertaining the world. But I think the other thing they get addicted to is the fame.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Oh man, the famous Chicago Bull basketball player Michael Jordan. I think that's why he kept coming back after retirement. He was missing the fame. He's also missing playing basketball. And I think that's the one. You see him even get choked up when they say goodbye to their teams.
Mm.
When Peyton Manning left the Colts and joined the Broncos,
Yeah.
and when he finally played his last games with the Broncos and retired from the Broncos, he got really choked up because he
Yeah.
missed playing football. And hell, he played football in grade school and high school, and then he played football in the pros. So, yeah, Peyton Manning got all teared up.
Yeah. With my basketball in Australia, like Wolf, my heavenly brother, will I see the Era Hawks win another trophy in my time?
It was a game. That's cool. You know, people socialize with each other on Thanksgiving during big NFL games.
Yeah. But how saying Lone Wolf, will I see my basketball team, the Era Hawks, win another trophy
Uh-huh.
in my time?
You said the Hawks will win another trophy?
Yeah, you think I'll see that happen?
Maybe.
My time?
You might.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know what's so funny? All these NFL teams are trying to get really, really good around the league, but they all admit it's really hard to win on Sunday. And you know they all put stars on their team, so some of the teams are so evenly matched that it almost makes it really. It could be anyone's game every time someone plays on Sunday. So whoever wins, usually it's the team that came with the right attitude that particular day. And it's usually
Yeah.
the team that wants it the baddest that usually wins the football games. And then in some
Yeah.
cases, it's a stroke of luck too, though, when you
Yeah.
win the game as well.
In the grand final in basketball, you need luck, how you said.
Yeah. But, you know, the crazy thing is a lot of sports, I think it's funny, like during the Roman times and the Roman games,
Gladiators.
yeah, the emperor would use athletes and stuff to entertain society. And I think when I see these huge, especially, I guess it's a beautiful football stadium there in LA and also in Texas, these huge modern stadiums with these huge screens that drop down in the middle of, or just above the middle of the field. And some of them, like in the case in Dallas, I guess it's got great artwork to walk around and check out, especially during halftime in a game. So they're building all these modern stadiums that got state of the art stuff in it. So fans are not only entertained by the game, they're also entertained by what they see that's there at the stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, then they host other events besides NFL games.
True to that.
But this is entertaining the masses, right? And like I said, the NFL, they really take care of their product. They definitely are worried about their image. But I like what they do for rookies in the NFL, especially if it's a rookie that got a first round. They got picked by a team in their first rounder, and they've been given lots of money. They try to tell these young NFL rookies, "Hey, look, you now are a walking lottery ticket. You got to be careful how you interact with friends and family. You can no longer really kind of act yourself still because and people. I love what Deion Sanders, or no, was it Deion Sanders? I think it was Deion Sanders. He told a lot of young rookies that, especially if they're first rounders and given a lot of money, he says you got to learn how to say no to people, and that also means friends and family.
Exactly, correct.
Because too many of them spend up all their money, and they don't invest it, and they end up poor later down the road.
Yeah. See, what I'm trying to do with myself one day, Lone, the way I want to get my money
Right.
is one day when I hit, I don't know when, Lone, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, I want to sell merchandise to make the money to get my farm in Australia.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's neat about merchandising with your channel
Yeah.
is a lot of channels that sell merch.
Yeah.
It's just more money they can put back into their channel.
Exactly.
And so merch is cool. So I
Yeah.
think, and believe it or not a lot of them get it through advertising. A lot of them get their money through merch and also doing collaborations with other channels. What else do they do? They also some of them collaborate with different businesses. Like if someone had a bushcraft channel or an adventure channel, they're using all these different knives, and sometimes they engrave their knives, and then
That's what I want to
sometimes
do.
they sell
Right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do. You gave me an idea. With the knives, I want to put my logo on it. You got
Yeah,
me an
there you
idea.
go. There's this one channel called Nut and Fancy. You
Yeah.
can go to the Nut and Fancy website. Some of these YouTube channels have their own website. I've gone to the Nut and Fancy website. He's a retired Air Force colonel.
Yeah.
You can find him on YouTube called Nut and Fancy.
Yeah.
And if you buy any of his knives, he has some of his knives are engraved with the Nut and Fancy name on it.
Oh.
And he works with lots of different knife companies.
Yeah.
And also, Nut and Fancy also does watch reviews. So he does all kinds of watch reviews. He
Yeah.
does knife reviews. He's done tent reviews. He also does all kinds of gun reviews too.
Yeah.
But he looks at himself as an adventure channel, Nut and Fancy.
Yeah.
Or he's actually said that about his channel.
Yeah.
He said that it's an adventure channel. He also does philosophy videos.
Yeah.
The
Believe me,
channel does
as well, and I got my cousin got it from me from eBay. It's a hunting knife. The army
cool.
uses it. It's a very sharp one.
Yeah, you can have some shop put your symbol on it, and if you created your own website to sell your merch,
Yeah.
Yeah, people could go to your website and check out your merch.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's because I work a lot, but you know what? I could probably, if I wanted to, it's probably not that. And there's companies that can help you set up a website. So if I really studied it and did it, I definitely think people would buy me some merch though, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think mine would be a combination of probably hats, maybe hats, knives, maybe even sunglasses. I've had a few people I've had a few sunglass companies try to talk to me while I was on Instagram because they notice
Cool.
I'm always wearing sunglasses.
Exactly.
They were gonna give me, but I never signed up because I don't want to be obligated to anybody. There's a channel I follow on YouTube called the Outdoor Gear Review. He has no sponsorships with anyone. He reviews all these different gear items that are like
Damn.
knives, but it's called the Outdoor Gear Review, and
Yeah.
and people always send him free gear all the time.
He's lucky.
But what he tells these people before they send him gear is, hey, look, I'm gonna be, whether you send me a backpack, a tent, I'm gonna give an honest review of it. So, and what's neat is some of these companies will take his advice and they'll make their product a little bit better. Like whatever flaw he pointed out of a backpack or a tent, that company, as long as they don't get their feelings hurt too much, they'll actually, the next time they come out with that same product, they'll make it better and they'll take his advice on how
Yeah.
to make it.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully a lot of companies do that with the Outdoor Gear Review.
Yeah.
But that's another channel I'm subscribed to, the Outdoor Gear
Yeah.
Review.
I'm gonna go to it now. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, he's on YouTube. His name's Luke, and he runs the Outdoor Gear Review channel.
Outdoor Gears.
Yeah, yeah.
What's it called? Outdoor
Review.
Gears.
It's called the Outdoor Gear Review, and his name is Luke. He runs the Outdoor Gear Review channel.
Gear. GEARGREVIEW. Review.
Yeah, THE Outdoor Gear Review.
The Outdoor Gear Review.
Yeah, it's a really cool YouTube channel.
Yeah, I got him. I already subscribed to him.
Yeah, he's a really cool channel.
If you do, Lone Wolf, my heavenly brother, talk to him or message him. Tell him Ellie's Adventure Vlog, subscribe to him.
Okay, yeah, I'll holler at him.
Yeah.
I'll put that in one of his videos. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Ellie, I'm gonna wrap this up, brother.
Yeah, I want to end your stream, you know, my heavenly brother, and I'll get off.
Hey, brother, thanks for yeah, you can stay on while I'm wrapping things up.
Yeah.
Thanks for co-hosting with me, bro.
You're welcome. Anytime.
It was really cool. I loved hanging out and talking with you. It was cool.
Me too.
Yeah, make sure you guys check out my heavenly brother Ellie's Adventure Logs. He's a really cool dude. You know, check out both of our channels. Here's my channel name here. Check out Lone Wolf's Travels and also check out Ellie's Adventure Logs. Please give our channels a fair look at. If you like the content you see on the Lone Wolf's Travels channel and also the Ellie's Adventures channel, if you like the way, if you want to help out these two channels here, first you go to Ellie's Adventure Vlogs, check out his videos, check out his content. If you do like the content you see, please give him a like and subscribe. And then also comment on any of your favorite videos of Ellie's. And then also hit that notification bell so that way each time Ellie throws up a new video or goes live, you guys can get a notification. Same goes for my channel right here, the Lone Wolf's Travels channel. If you like the content, if you like any of my content, or if you have a favorite video of the Lone Wolf's Travels, please give me a like on that. Make sure you drop a comment on your favorite video. I have a set of playlists. Go check out the Lone Wolf's Travels playlist. On one of my playlists, I have all my live streams on there. Another playlist, I have camping. On another playlist, I have all my Mexico travels. You can go see my Cape Town, South African videos. You can see my videos when I went to Peru. Yeah, and some of those videos you'll see a skinnier JR, especially if you go to the Peru. It's been a long time since I've been in Peru, so you'll see a skinnier JR in the Peru travel videos. I'm actually trying to lose weight. I'm on Nutrisystem right now, so I'm trying to become a more skinnier, fit JR Lone Wolf's Travels person. I'm not trying to get too skinny. I just want to lose about, I don't know. I don't think it would hurt if I lost 40 or 60 pounds. So that's my goal. I want to lose 40 or 60 pounds. I want to create a 6-pack here down below. Yesterday morning, I did like 4 different exercises to work on my stomach. That's the only part of my body I'm not too happy with is my tummy area. So I'm trying to do extra exercise in the morning to get my tummy down. And I'm the neat thing about Nutrisystem. Sorry that I'm bringing this up towards the end of my video, but the thing I love about Nutrisystem, it's showing the size of your fist. They said is really a serving. And if I was honest with myself, how I used to eat in the past, I would. If I was honest with how I looked at the food on my plate, I was probably eating to 2 servings to 3 servings in one setting. And really, I eat 3 times a day. Not everyone does that. But for me, I kind of got to, or else I'll get a headache. But really, 1 serving is about the size of your fist. If you start to get any more servings than that, you're probably eating 2 or 3 servings at a time. And that can add up. I mean, the only way I could get away with eating 2 or 3 servings in one setting is if I'm working out like someone from 300 Spartan. If I'm doing Spartan workouts for 3 or 4 hours a day, then that I could probably get away with eating 3 servings in one. But if you're not working out like a Spartan and you're eating 3 servings in one setting 3 times a day, and if you're not super active, you're going to get big. So something's got to happen. Either you eat less calories and start to work out daily, which is what I'm starting to do. I'm eating less calories, and then I'm starting to work. Not starting to. I'm working out every day, and I'm not working out like a Spartan. I got a dumbbell, and I'm doing some curls, and I also got a kettlebell. So I'm doing daily workouts. So I'm lifting weights daily. I try to go for walks every day. I try to do an hour walk every day. So I'm trying to get in shape. I don't know why I'm sharing this at the end of my live stream. But anyways, I'm trying to really get in shape. And I'll bring you guys along for that. Not all the time, just a little bit, like I'm kind of doing here. But let me share out your guys' messages. I try to do this at the end of every live stream. And it's mainly to show appreciation for those of you who showed up. Brett was the first one that showed up to my live stream. Actually, Brett and Verna was the first 2 people that showed up to my live stream. Check out the Brett Glasgow channel. And there's Verna. There's Adrian. He showed up. So, and there's Yaz. Now, Yaz streams live almost every day. Yaz Amodia. So as I share out these comments, please go. And here's a strong supporter of Lone Wolf Travels, Michelle. Please go check out her channel because she's a very big supporter here of the Lone Wolf Travels channel. And I really appreciate all of these YouTube channels that showed up to my live stream. They're super cool. Of course, I appreciate Ellie's Adventure Vlogs for co-hosting with me.
Thank you, Lone Wolf.
Ellie rocks. You rock, Ellie. I appreciate
You too.
that.
Lone Wolf, you do.
And I love that we discussed a little bit about sports. That was cool, man.
Exactly.
But anyways, as I share out your guys' comments here, please, for those of you, because I know a lot of people are going to rewatch this live stream, please go check out these channels because they were nice enough to come and chill out with me here on the live stream. At your service, I still don't know who that person was. So they gave me a thumbs up, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. And then I know Josh came in here. Oh, there's Joe and Jenny's Journey. Please go check out their channel. Trent chilled out here a lot with us. So please definitely go check out Trent's channel. I'm there to the end. Have a good time. Hang out. Socialize with my friends and family. All right. Anyways, thanks to my co-hosts. Whoops. Thank you, co-host. So thanks, Ellie, for co-hosting with me.
You're welcome anytime, Lone Wolf.
Me and Ellie are signing off here. I hope you guys and gals all down in the chat have a good day. For those of you who end up rewatching this live stream, thank you so very much. Please go check out Ellie's Adventure Vlogs. And also don't forget to check out the Lone Wolf Travels channel. I'll see you guys either in the next live stream or I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, hope you guys and gals have a good day. Have a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, and a good night. For some people around the world, I know it's good night. Here in Midwest Indiana, it's still morning. It is 9:45 here in the morning. So I'm going to go chill out the rest of my day. Anyways, no matter where you're at in the world, I hope you have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Later, Gators. Thanks for co-hosting with me, Ellie.
You're
I'll
welcome
talk to you
anytime,
later.
man, with me, brother. Anytime.
Yeah, take care, my brother.
You too.
Oh, feel free to come up anytime, Ellie.
You
are
know I
awesome.
will.
You are an awesome co-host. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Take care. Later, Gators.
You too.
Peace. Cheers to my YouTube
Cheers.
audience out there.
You
Later,
too.
Gators. Peace. Talk to you later, everybody. Take care. Thanks again, Ellie.
You're welcome anytime, man, Wolf. Anytime.
Yeah, take care, brother.
You too.